Hello everyone, Ashley with Amare back this week for our Little Talks series. So what are we talking about today? This is a very big topic. Post-op, lymphatic massages, Miami, Colombia, DR, Venezuela, all of the crazy places that you guys go to get this plastic surgery done. Now, yes, it is more expensive in the States. Yes, it is cheaper to do it in Miami. In Miami, they also have a certain look to the way they do their surgeries. So you get the Miami BBL or like the Miami tummy tuck where it's really, really tight and it's not as natural of a look. It looks like you had plastic surgery done, but a lot of people want that. They want that really, really tiny waist and that really full round BBL. That's totally fine. What is not fine is the recovery. So very big warning, if you are going out of state, out of New Jersey, Massachusetts, New York, anywhere that is like south to do your surgery, even Mexico. I've seen some pretty gruesome things come out of Mexico. And it's a cheap, really deep discounted deals. Please do your research. Please, if you Google Miami and you look at the death rates for plastic surgery, most of it comes from the recovery. So it's people who are passing out after they get off the table. It's people who are getting the surgery done and then have a horrible time recovering. Go on YouTube, look up my BBL journey or tummy tuck journey for Miami, and you'll see all of these girls that have all of these things done, and they wind up with hard patches, they wind up with infections, they wind up with really hard BBLs or hard stomachs. Guys, all of that is from recovery. Big thing to look into. Recovery houses and the lymphatic massage that they're giving you. So what we do, the actual manual lymphatic drainage, once again, is extremely gentle. It's only hands and it's very, very gentle. No lotion, no medium, no cutting open of incisions, no rollers, none of that stuff that is body contouring. That is not ever meant to be done after surgery. They call it lymphatic massage or drainage massage because it's draining fluid, because fluids are gushing out of your incisions. They're cutting open your incisions, they're ripping open scabs, they're snipping stitches, and they're raking through you with their hands, and fluid is coming out of you. What is that fluid? That fluid is blood. That fluid is sometimes even tissue. That's all of the actual bodily fluids inside of you. It doesn't help your swelling. Go look at those videos. Look at the girls who have my Lipo or BBL journey up there on YouTube. That doesn't help drain you. They're crying after the massage. They're taking extra painkillers for the massage. And it doesn't feel like a massage because it's not, and it's not healthy for your body. So think about it this way. If you get a cut on your hand and you get 6 stitches and the stitches are, you know, really, really fresh. Let's start with like the extreme cases where it's 48 hours after, and I take my thumb, the same way that they're gonna do in these massages, and I rub it over your stitches. Or even worse, I snip 2 of your stitches so that fluid can come out because it's swollen in the area. And what do you think is gonna come out? Blood. It's gonna gush. So there is a very big difference between lymphatic massage that they do there and actual certified manual lymphatic drainage, which is what your surgeon is telling you to get done, is the actual manual lymph drainage, which is hands-on. Now, what is the difference? So what they're doing is, yes, you look smaller and you do, some of the swelling comes down because a lot of that is blood. A lot of that is coming out of your body that's not supposed to be coming out, but yes, it is decreasing the internal pressure. So what's supposed to be happening is during a lymphatic drainage, and we have tons of other videos at this point on this, your body is being dilated, your vessels are being dilated and opened to suck the lymph fluid back into your body to be peed out naturally. That lymph fluid is made up of white blood cells, proteins, fats, and water. Your body needs that stuff to heal. If you just had surgery or just had that cut, and we're raking through that, 1, it's gonna really leave a nasty scar. 2, it's gonna make you swollen more in the long run because now the body, all of that proteins, white blood cells, fats, and water that was in here healing the area is all inflamed because you just ran your thumb over it a bunch of times, or they just rake through you a bunch of times. So that internal area that was healing is now broken again. So it's gonna trigger your body to think, oh, more broken tissue, send more fluid to the area, which is why you come home after your journey in your recovery house with your lymphatic massages, and you're super swollen. Yes, it's from the flight, but it's also because every time they did that and ran through you with that roller or used their hands and squished you and all that fluid came out of you and then squeezed you tight in that garment that's probably 2 sizes too tight for you, it triggered your body's response to say, hey, this tissue is hurting and it's broken. Send more fluid to the area. Let's help it. So what we're really getting here is kind of like that swell hell effect that you guys talk about, where your body just blows up at week like 3 or 4. Well, it's not really because of week 3 or 4. It's because you're now at home and all of the pain is coming down. And you're wondering, well, why am I still swollen? Why is this not getting any better? And then you think it's, because I'm not getting my lymphatic massages or drainage massage, as they say in Colombia, where they're not pulling all this fluid out of me. But guys, anatomically, that's not how it works. That's, if you stub your toe, you're not going to go to the doctor for him to stick a needle in it and aspirate it because it's swollen. That's not how that works. You're going to put compression on it, which is your garment, in the plastic surgery case, and you're going to ice it, and you're going to do all of the things to take care of it that are gentle, that don't hurt the area even more. So it's the same thing with plastic surgery, and I know you guys see this everywhere, and you hear it everywhere. Lymphatic massage hurts, lymphatic massage is deep, lymphatic massage is messy, all this crazy stuff. Even the plastic surgeons don't really even know what lymphatic massage is. You guys go to these recovery houses, and you have whoever these people are that aren't certified nurses. Sometimes they are, and sometimes they'll actually aspirate with a needle. That's a totally different situation. But you'll go to these recovery houses, or you'll get them done wherever you're getting them done in Miami. I know Mia Aesthetics has like their own thing versus, Silhouette versus all these different places. They all have their different version of lymphatic massage. And sometimes, if you're super lucky, it's actual hands-on manual lymph drainage, which is the extremely gentle pumping motion, just like this, all over the body. And it's supposed to be full body, because the other side of this is when you are getting these lymphatic massages and they're squeezing you and like pressing through you and going really deep with their hands. And it's not just in Miami, it's here in New Jersey too. It's a lot of times in New York. There's no actual anatomy to it. There's no science. There's no, here's how we're going to heal you. A lot of times with these things, all they're doing is moving the lymph fluid towards their incision sites, which is also towards that lower part of the stomach. So then you wind up with a kangaroo pouch. And you can see a lot of those examples on our Instagram or on our Facebook or on our website, where you start with that. Our clients come to us and they start with that kangaroo pouch and they're extremely bloated. And then that starts to recede. And you finally get that flat lipo look that you were looking for to begin with. Because again, your body is sucking that back to get that natural look. You have already been cut. You have already had the surgery. It's like a tattoo. The mark has already been made. Now the tattoo looks ugly because it's swollen and there's ink everywhere. Once it heals and the scab falls off, you see the beautiful tattoo underneath. It's the same thing with your surgery. You already got cut, you got the scars, you got the bruising, you got the ugly side of plastic surgery, which is what we help you through, to get to the nice part of it, which is where you have your bikini pictures and your BBL looks perfect and you're out of your garment. And sometimes you'll see people a week after, 2 weeks after, who look perfect. Like they didn't even go through all of the swelling and all of the craziness that is talked about on these forums, on Real Self, on the BBL videos, the recovery, my journey videos that are on YouTube. That stuff is not normal. That's not okay. It's happening. It's always been happening for the longest time, because that's the school of thought, and that's how they thought it should be. But I'm telling you, there is another way. Recovery should not be hard. Recovery should not be hard lymphatic, drainage massage where you're going through all this pain. You already had the surgery. You already had your shape. So to say that, you're going to get your shape by somebody shaping you, that doesn't really make sense. You already paid for your shape. You already paid for the mark, for the tattoo, for the thing itself. So let's say you paid for a tattoo, or you paid for a surgery, or you paid for a shape, right, in your surgery. Why should you have to go through more shaping, more molding? That doesn't make sense. You already had the permanent work done. Now we have to deal with the cleanup. We have to deal with the recovery of it. So we want to be very informed and very educated. And the worst thing you can possibly do is watch these YouTube videos about my journey, my tummy tuck journey. These are not professionals. These are people who went to Miami, who got a BBL, who got tummy tuck, who got lipo, who did not see a lymphatic professional afterwards. They went to a recovery house, because that's what you guys think you should do, and that's what's on social media and that's what's on YouTube. But you need to find a lymphatic professional, someone who specializes in post-op care. You got to find someone who does actual manual lymphatic drainage. Otherwise, you're going to go through that really, really hard journey that you see on YouTube, which is not what we're here for. I am here to tell you there's a better way. I am here to show you there is a better way. We have other videos talking about the better way of what we do. Actual hands-on manual lymph drainage, the techniques of why it works, the science of why it works, what we do in recovery as far as garments, foams, nutrition, fibrosis, swelling, scar tissue, all of, like I said, the ugly side of plastic surgery. So please, please know that we are not that. We are not body contouring. We will not be adding pressure. We will not be raking through the body. There is no cutting open of incisions. There is no fluids. There is none of that. That is illegal, other than for doctors or nurses to do. No one that is not a licensed professional to be doing that should be doing that. That's not safe for your body. So please, guys, please try to be a little bit more informed. I really hope this video helps you, and I really hope to see you guys soon. If you have any questions about post-op, if you have any questions about lymphatic drainage, lymphatic massage, what it is, what the difference is, please feel free to contact us through our website, through email, through our DMs, or give us a call. I hope to speak with you guys again really, really soon. Enjoy the rest of your day. Bye.